Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your beginning of the month reading for March. Woohoo! Getting through this year kind of fast over here. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. Coming clean out of a situation, rethinking an approach. You might feel like somebody is keeping secrets from you. Keeping you in deceit over here. Do you feel like somebody is deceiving you? It feels like they do have a plan to come clean out of this situation. Let's clarify on that before we get into the situation. Okay, guys. Wishful thinking going on over here, looking for your wishes to come true. Maybe it is that all that you really want them to do is come clean out of this situation. I want to know the truth. I'm getting straight into the past over here. Let's look at the past. We'll look at the past, the present, and then we're going to keep a card for the end of the video as what is coming towards you. So we'll look at that card at the very end of the video. See how it ties everything together. So getting over here to the past, it looks like you have been, yes, secrets. There has been a lot of secrets going on and wanting them to tell their secrets, come clean out of the situation, right? Talking about trying to keep strong through this situation, trying to keep this going as strong as possible, but yet you're still feeling that mental conflict, my friends. Wow. Okay, so let's take a tarot card and see what that mental conflict. Yep. For you, it just looks like, yeah, because it just feels like that's all talk and they're just not doing what you want them to do. It does look like, though, you may be releasing some of the pain, starting to heal from the situation, even though you would like for them to come clean about this, right? It does look like in the past you guys did have a tower, which caused a lot of chaos, but like I said, it does look like there's some healing involved over here. But I can tell you do really, truly want the peace of mind, right? The truth. So going straight into the present here, and then we will pull a card for the near future outlook. We will keep it upside down so that way we can be surprised to see what it's going to be. It'll also be a surprise for me because I'm not going to look. So So getting over here, we have the discontent and boredom. You're like I said, it looks like you're starting to heal from this situation. So it does look like you are getting away from the disappointments. It looks like you are going to grab that Ace of Cups that's above you, grab these new ideas, these new ways of finding peace within yourself. It looks like you're looking at your spiritual prosperities and your materials with the Six of Pentacles over here. So it does look, the Six of Pentacles also talks about giving and receiving back to myself. So, it's about the gift. It's about gifting myself that joy, that peace, that happiness. But it just, deep down inside, you're still waiting for them to come clean. You're still waiting for them, to rethink some kind of approach. You want them to, stop with the deception, however it is, right? Everybody's story is a little different on how that is. Maybe you will even, right, rethink. Maybe you're going to approach them. We'll see, right? But so far it looks pretty much like you're waiting for them to come back to tell you, hey, it's almost like you're done and it's like, I'm not going to approach them. I'm waiting for them to rethink this out. So let's go ahead and grab that overall outcome card and we'll keep it for the end. Ooh, there we go. Ready? Okay, guys. Put that there. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. I'm looking elsewhere, you know, working on my work, looking where I need to be looking, focused on other things that give me attention, working on things that actually are rewarding to me. That's really what that is with the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, it's talking about staying strong and not worrying right now so much about those secrets, even though it's still in the back of your mind. They are thinking about it a lot. They are still causing you inner confusion in some ways, but and you could be repressing your emotions towards them for sure. But it does look like, okay, so holding on big time over here. We do have the High Priestess for the intuition and sacred knowledge. Yes. But it does look like there is going to be a turnaround when it comes to this situation. So wherever the confusion is, it does look like they are thinking a lot about coming back and making this right with you. They're finding their sensitive side when it comes to this, and they're really waiting for this turning point. It does look like your good luck is going to come back around. You're also going to have a good karmic cycle. It's kind of crazy because I do feel like something unpredictable about them is happening, and they're trying to play it small for now before they try to come back. So there is obstacles for the long-term goals over here, but it does look like they are thinking and using their intuition. There is some disappointment. It almost feels like the spirit is also saying, kind of use your, your intuition for this disappointment. They may have abandoned you, and they know this, or you walked away or leaving behind. Somebody is walking away, leaving behind this situation. There's just too much havoc, or they may have already left. Take it how it resonates. And maybe you're trying to figure out why they left. Maybe they left in the middle of the night or something, kept something kind of secret, or why they ghosted you. But now it looks like there's a wanting to make amends and a desire to want to forgive. I feel like they're feeling very restless about this situation. It's kind of that situation where I didn't know what I lost until it was gone scenario. And now that you're gone, that you've walked away, or maybe they walked away, whoever is gone, right? Whoever walked away. It just feels like they're thinking, I didn't know how hard it was until you left. And if you know some of that's your energy as well, you can use it for yourself. But however it is, this is talking about this rejuvenation and a lot of healing going on within the purpose. If this is a marriage, it looks like there's going to be some kind of homecoming. I just feel like they're going to come home. If they left, or you're going to go home, one of you are going to go home, and this is going to be the homecoming. It does look like this is going to be solved. There is some kind of acceptance of finding peace and finding the forgiveness of one another. So it does look like if this fear of change was playing it safe again. So I feel like you both were trying to play it safe towards each other from this difficult decision, but trying to avoid one another, or avoiding the deception or this secret that was going on. Why do I feel like this secret of what was going on was more of a misinterpretation of something that was going on? And I feel for some of you it was your secret. I think you were trying to maybe use a secret, not for all of you, but for some of you I do feel it might be you who had a secret, but it wasn't what they thought it was. And it was blown out of proportion. And why do I feel like it was blown out of proportion? By someone else that got to your loved one. And it could be vice versa, could have got to them or to you. But I'm starting to feel like this is a blowout situation that was caused by a third-party situation from gossip. I feel like this is just a misunderstanding for a lot of you that was done by gossip and tore you two away from each other. And for gossip to be something like this, it has to come from a family member. It has to come from somebody very close. I feel like this is gossip. This is, and it's nasty gossip that was so called a secret that wasn't even, really wasn't nothing. It's more of a misunderstanding, a misinterpretation. Somebody was up in my business and they're jumping all up in my Kool-Aid and they're saying some shit that ain't true. I just feel that way because of the moon in reverse. It's something that went on that's not even real. Like there, of course, there's some, but it was like I said, it was a huge misunderstanding, and then it was taken like the telephone call. Well, Sally said that, but Josh said that, Sarah said. Well, it's like, okay. But then it just starts changing. I mean, there could even be more than, just that one. I feel like there's a couple people involved in this situation that end up tearing you two apart. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. But it looks like it's going to start getting justified as the two of you are starting to come back together, as you are missing one another. This is all someone's strange delusion of bullshit, and they try to pull you guys, they blindsided either you or them to the situation. I have two, and then that's another thing too. I mean, I have, two cards of being blind, which is deception. Someone's holding a false mask and they're trying to ruin your relationship. They pretty much did. But now you guys are missing each other and you want to come back together. And you will have this homecoming. I can see it. But we'll just see what's coming out in the near future over here. And don't forget, we still have our upside down card, and I'm very excited to see what that is. So let's see. A couple cards here for the near future. There it is again, blindfolded. You guys, some of you are dealing with, I mean, it could be any sign in the world, but I definitely have some Pisces, Aquarius, some Gemini. And I really do feel like, somebody's blindfolded you to this situation to put you in this challenge mode. It does look like in the near future they're still trying to do the same thing, but we do have a victim mentality. We do have this place where, why are they having victim mentality? I think you're going to tell them something. Someone's going to tell them and they're going to play victim. Choosing happiness, sudden awareness to the backsliding relationship. But what is it to the backsliding relationship? Misinterpretations. Again, the moon, that's what I said. Causing inner fear and emotions. Someone's lying. Someone's being deceitful towards your relationship. There's a standstill and a resistance. And it's coming from this other person. This is a third-party situation with the three of... And like I said, there could even be 4 people involved in the situation. But there's definitely the one that really caused the... And you could say, no, it wasn't just the one. It was both of them. And that's fine. I'll take that. But let's just see, it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Yeah, resisting change, trying to make negative bad luck. Trying to give the relationship bad luck. Absolutely. But it does look like there is going to be this, someone's either it's going to be you or them who's going to come and tell this situation to them, and they're going to play victim about the situation. You're going to be like, you are the reason why my relationship took a shit. You did this. You and your mouth. What do you think this is? The View? Okay, so, but no, creating conflict. There it is. You guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Bad news. Bad news for them because of their poor communication and because of the way that they're talking shit over here. Yes, that's it. And I do feel like there's somebody else involved. I tell you not. I feel like you have a fire sign, and it could be a water sign involved in this situation for a lot of you. It doesn't have to be, but I'm telling you. And then they're going to get they're going to contact one another and they're going to be very disappointed. They're like disappointed, like, oh shit. And then they're going to take a step back from the situation because either they don't want you or your person to come and talk, whoever's going to go and talk to this person and tell them, I know what you did in my relationship. It's because of you and your lies. Absolutely. And this person over here doesn't want to be in conflict. I'm telling you, there's two other people involved. This is going to be a 4-party situation over here. Not even kidding. And so they're going to avoid this situation. If you know there's only 3, then that's fine, because no matter what, that other person's going to avoid this situation. They're going to take themselves out of the picture because they know they screwed up in the near future. So right now in the present, it's all about, you know what, we're missing each other. How are we going to do this? Near future, and in the next couple of weeks, I'm telling you, they're going to come back. They want that. They want that to come out. And that's where the rethinking is. And that's where the coming clean is. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. Great story, guys. I love it. I love it because you know what? There's justice. You know what? We live our lives. We have problems. But when something becomes justified, it's just like, aha. And I knew it. And they may even be telling you, it wasn't me who did it. It was Sally who did this. And then you're going to go hunt her down and be like, and I knew you did that. Why? Why did you get yourself involved in my relationship? Yes, justice. So let's look at what's going on. Overall outcome to the situation is intuition. So it says it's all about your intuition. Your intuition is going to click over here, and it's going to take you to the next realm. It's going to take you to that next thought. So it probably is you who has this, aha, it was so-and-so, right? I knew it was you. But whether or not it's you or your partner who goes over here, whether it's, romantic or platonic, it doesn't matter. But whether or not it's you or them who comes to actually come clean with this person and tell them, pointing that finger and saying it was you and getting that justice, it's going to be different for everybody. Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yep, this is where there's a generosity coming back between the two of you as you guys open up from one another and no longer are hiding out in this situation. You're coming back together, and you're coming back very strong together because now the intuition is open and you guys have realized how much there is love and how much patience and nurturing you want to this love relationship or this partnership or this, friendship, family, whatever it is. But, it's just kind of crazy because it's just like, why? But this is where the turning of the whole tables is becoming, as you're becoming more peaceful and looking towards that future. Wow. So there is a lot of peace coming back towards you guys. This is, like I said, how gorgeous is that? Because, someone, and we know it, is lying. I'm sorry, they're lying. Okay? They're lying. And they lied about the situation, and your intuition is now going to spark on that. And it doesn't say, because look, we already have the high priestess, so that your partner might already be knowing, and now maybe you're knowing, or maybe you've known all along, and maybe you're going to make your partner see your side of the story. But no matter what it is, it's where the both of you come together and say, this is because of them and their mouth. Wow. Somebody doesn't want you guys together, plain and simple. That's really what it looks like. Could be jealousy. Or somebody doesn't like somebody and they don't want you with that person just because they don't like themselves. That usually is usually a family member or a friend when we get to that point. Or jealousy because maybe they want that person, right? Or something. Peaceful resolution coming out, my friends. For a lot of you, this is a romantic story. And you know what? It's going to work out. You're going to find the person who's wearing that mask. You already know who it is. You know who it is. And maybe if you are dealing with two, maybe it's just about figuring out which one really started the shit and the other one just followed, right? Who really told the real nasty stuff, right? It says within the next few months, this will be completely solved through this situation, okay? Beautiful reading, my friends. Until next time, if you guys like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And if you know someone who's dealing with this and you know what, it sounds just like their story, go ahead and hit that big old share button. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.